Well, hello, Sassy. What's up, Sassy? That must mean if I'm seeing you, my lovely Sassy, then it must mean that we're taking a trip today.
We
Uh,
are. We are.
well, that is good. So let's see who's in the chat that wants to come and go with us. Say hi to everybody out there today. So Christina Payne is here. We got Bob, King Bob. He's been on we've went and visited him for a little bit. We got Tats. Hey, Tats. We got Slapshot. Slapshot Pops. Thank you so much for dropping in. We got Cisco. Yeah, boy. LJ the Geek. How are ya? Nancy Cisco. Yeah, boy. How are you doing? And let me scroll up so Anthony just plays. And yeah, so I appreciate you guys hanging out, dropping in. So Sassy, we have a trip today, and we're going to get ready to go. So you got everything all ready to go because it gets kind of cold out there. So did you bring something?
It's warm here in the bayou today. I got my Bayou Baby shirt on, got some jeans and a t-shirt. So I mean, I don't know. I don't think I'm ready.
Well, we're going to the Wisconsin, which is a frozen tundra. So we definitely need to make sure you're ready to go. So I want you to go grab something while I go ahead and cue things up. So Sassy, go grab something cold. Well, not cold, but yeah, cold drink too. But grab something warm. We're going to cue this up and come right back, guys. All right, and we are back, guys, ready to go. We got another. What's on tap today, Sassy? Can you give the chat a rundown for us? What do we got on tap?
Well, we're going to Appleton, Wisconsin to see somebody named Ginger Pops. Does that ring a bell to you?
The man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Ginger Pops. Ginger Pops has blazed YouTube lately. He's been doing some great things and a newfound father. He recently became a father. So that's going to be awesome just to kind of touch bases on that a little bit.
And we have some mystery boxes to open for everyone. We have the prize wheel today.
Wait. Are you getting everyone a mystery box, Sassy?
No. Me and you are battling mystery boxes.
Oh, because you said we have a mystery box for everyone. So I thought you were being generous and you were buying, I thought Mr. CAJUN came in a little bit of dough.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Well, so Sassy, normally we go by plane, okay, or we take some means of transportation. But with the ECC and the Target Con, kind of tapped into our wallet a little bit. So we're actually going to have to take a train today, Sassy.
Oh, man.
Yes, so we're going to take a train today. So we're going to hop on and head to Wisconsin and get ready to go. And here's the good thing, Sassy, you get to drive.
No.
Well, wait. Oh, no. Sassy, no, Sassy. Yeah, there's been a horrible train wreck. Okay, Sassy, you're still okay. So
I thought you was trying to kill me.
No, you were driving. So now we got to get on a different train now because I can't even figure out all the insurance mess. It's ridiculous. So let's get on another train and go see Ginger. He's waiting to show us around. So definitely we're going to get on the train and head out to Wisconsin. Yeah. So let's welcome the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Ginger Pops.
Yeah, Wisconsin is not as exciting as a hole in the head sometimes.
So how are you, sir?
Well, not bad since it started warming up a little bit, so it hasn't been nearly as cold, I think.
So no frozen tundra.
Oh no, it's still frozen.
Oh, okay.
You
It's
were a
slow.
little under the weather there for a while though, aren't you? How are you feeling now?
I feel better now. It's just
Good.
those COVID shots really was like.
All right, cool. Sounds good. You ready to get rolling?
Ready as I'm gonna be.
All right. So obviously, we wanted to come and hang out in your side of town, your neck of the woods. We appreciate you being on the show, giving people a little bit of insight. What's going on. That's kind of what the show premise is when you do come on the show, guys, we want to learn a little bit about you. We obviously, in front of videos, we open up boxes, we do things. But this gives us a little bit more on the personal side. We get a chance to see the person behind the videos and, the person who's in the chats. So that's kind of what we wanted to do. So Ginger, really appreciate it. And once again, congratulations on being a new father. I bet you that it just is a smile every day, 10 times fold. I know what it's, holding the little one. It brings back the days, with Logan and Jacob. But how has that been for you, sir?
We couldn't have gotten any luckier. He sleeps all night for the most part, and he only really cries when he's like needs a diaper change or a bottle. Other than that, he's like the chillest baby like on the face of the planet. It's awesome.
That's awesome.
Well, so Sassy, we're gonna learn a little bit about Ginger today. So do you happen to have some questions that you wanted to ask him, or?
I do. I got my clipboard ready to go.
It's an interrogation.
Yeah, we're doing Ginger. We're going to ask you, where were you on the night, July 11th? Where were you at 7 o'clock, Ginger? So we want to know.
Probably at home doing nothing.
All right, Sassy.
Probably at home playing Xbox.
Xbox. What's your game? What's your go-to game?
Well, I used to play Call of Duty competitively, like 2009, 2010. But I still play it every once in a while just so I can upset some 12-year-olds.
All righty. So, there you go. Load it up. Let's go. All right. So, just tell us a little bit about yourself. We know you're a Funko collector, right?
Oh, yeah. just a little bit. You'll see it like... I collect. It seems like I collect a little bit of everything. It's like I don't collect just one thing or just. I don't know. I'm kind of all over the board when it comes to stuff like that. And I bounce around the country so much too. So it's being able to collect things from different parts of the country, which has been kind of nice. But.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Different parts of the country. So elaborate on that a little bit more.
Oh, okay. Let's see. So. I was born in Pennsylvania, lived in New Jersey, moved to Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Texas, Tennessee, Kentucky, Illinois, Wisconsin. And I was in Colorado for a while, Washington State, lived in Oregon, lived in California for a little bit, and yeah.
You forgot a state.
Oh, Massachusetts.
You forgot a state.
Louisiana, yes. I'm done. That's. You've been to so many places, you start to lose track after a while.
Hi.
Hey,
Alice.
How's it going?
I'm watching Toys Unlimited.
Oh, can I watch?
So all those places now. Now, like I said, I would assume that you're not wanted by the FBI. So maybe it has to do with were you like traveling because it had to do something with military?
Well, when I got out of the military, I was like, I didn't have anything tying me down to any one area. I wasn't with anybody. I didn't have any kids. I'm like, I'm going to travel. So actually, the first thing I did was I went to Europe, and I was in Europe for a little while, just kind of backpacking, seeing the sights, doing all the touristy stuff. And then I came back and just started bouncing around. It's like, it's like might as well see as much of the country while I can. And, then I became a truck driver years later, and then ended up seeing even more of the country than I wanted to. So,
well, Ginger, how do you feel about polar bears, Ginger? Because we have a geeky mama bear sighting She just slid in. Geeky Mama Bear has slid in. So hello, Geeky Mama Bear. Definitely, I wanted to say hello. So let's give her a nice little hello. There you go.
The last time I was at the zoo in San Diego, the polar bear enclosure was closed. I was a little disappointed I didn't get to see any.
That's because she's in Connecticut.
Whack Comics, hello, how are you? How's it going? But yeah, we want to just say hello to everybody. You know, just tell everybody, hey everyone, how's it going? So you know, being a dad now, is that you know, I saw your daughter.
Mhm.
I forget what's her name.
Alice.
Alice. Okay. And so does that mean that you have a newborn? So that a newborn, how is she dealing with that? Like, is she?
She's super helpful. You know, like if she sees that, you know, like we're trying to give him a bottle, like she'll volunteer to sit there and hold the bottle for him. Or you know, like if we like, hey Alice, we need you to go grab the diapers for the baby at the other side of the room because we're just too lazy to get up. She's super helpful.
That's good. So she's not getting like, you know, any kind of jealousy about
No.
or anything. That's good. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
All
no, we made it a point to where she knows that she's just as important as the baby, because I didn't want there to kind of be like that animosity between the two.
So Umpty Scratch. So just like I said, I'm going through the chat a little bit. So Sassy, anything that you want to, you know, interrogate the man on?
Well, we can talk about, you know, if he's, well, of course we know he's married, I guess. I mean, he has kids, so there's a ring on the finger. So why don't you tell us a little bit about where you guys met and how long you've been together?
So actually, today, her and I, we've been together for 8 years total today.
That's awesome.
So I was in Chicago, and you know, I was looking for a change of pace, and I had a couple of friends that lived in New Jersey, in Keensburg, New Jersey, specifically on the shore, and they're like, hey, why don't you come out to New Jersey? It was like, I can go hang out in New Jersey for a while, why not? And the second night I was there, it was a Monday. We were sitting around, and then my wife was friends with my friend's wife, and she invited a couple of people over, and she was one of the people that came over, and we started talking. You know, that night I was like, hey, you know, could I get your number? You know, like kind of trying to be all slick about it. And she gave me her number, texted the next day. We had our first date that Thursday, and then like ever since then, it's just, you know, history.
Wow.
And we actually met each other while watching WWE Monday Night Raw. So it was like, you know,
sounds about right.
Watching a bunch of grown men punch each other in the face and like, hey, can I get your number? How you doing?
Now,
So, who's your favorite wrestler since you were watching wrestling?
Well, Macho Man Randy Savage.
Of
I mean,
course.
you know, he's dead.
now, I have to ask you. I know it's when you do meet people, sometimes you don't have the same type of interest. So that must have been refreshing, knowing the fact that she liked wrestling too. You know, because that brought that common interest together. So was that something? Is she more of a wrestling fan now because of the relationship, or have you guys always kind of shared on that passion?
Yeah, when I first met her, she wasn't crazy about it. She was just like, "Oh, I'll sit through it," and now she'll watch it a little bit more with me. But she's not like super like crazy about it. But she's tolerable of it. That's a better word. She tolerates it a lot better than she did before.
All right, and Zach says he needs a Slim Jim.
Or a Slender James, as we call them here.
You're gonna give him a Slim Jim. All right, so what else do we got?
Do you want to take some names off the wheel real quick?
Well, what's the wheel, Sassy?
I mean, it's the prize wheel for the last month's winners from the quizzes.
Well, I'm on top of this, Sassy. Don't worry, I'm totally on top of this. I think, okay, so it's a prize wheel, and so we're spinning today, is what you're saying?
Yes.
All right, so do you have a wheel to spin, Sassy?
I sure do.
Oh my God. Well, then, you know what? We're going to take a little commercial break while Sassy does that. Let me go ahead and let's see. We're going to do it because Sassy's got the wheel to share, right, Sassy?
Yep.
All right. So we'll go ahead and do that real quick.
Let's go.
All right. So we got ourselves a wheel.
Hi.
Hey, how are you? We're going to spin a wheel and we're going to take some names off the wheel.
I think it's the last off should win.
All right.
So how many names are we taking off this time?
Alice, how many names should we take off? Give me a number. Give me a number between one and 4, Alice.
Okay. Pick a number between 1 and 4, baby. Do you want 1, 2, 3, or 4?
4.
Oh, she's brutal today. She wants to take them all off. Here you go. We
Okay,
got 4.
I'm also shuffle it 4 times.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. So here we go.
Whoa, Cisco. Yeah, boy.
He's on there a couple more times, so he still has an opportunity.
Okay.
Opportunity.
Oh, whoa.
All right, 2 more times.
Chase Kingdom.
All right, 1 more.
Coco, awesome. All right. So you are still available. You still want to have some chances. So that's awesome, guys. So Umpty Scratch. I want so many swap videos of my computer.
Oh no. Yeah, that was a lot of videos in 2 days. It took me till Monday to finish watching them.
Ladrin Customs, don't worry. It's okay because you're here now. That's all that's important. You're here now. Once again, we appreciate you guys hanging out. And if you're watching on the rewind, thank you so much for taking the time, spending a little bit of time with Sassy from the Bayou and Eric from South Lake Tahoe, California.
Got
And
my
today-
Bayou shirt on today.
Oh, that looks pretty cool. I saw that today in your video. And, we're hanging out with Ginger Pops. So I would assume ginger is because of the color black, right? Or is that white, red? Or where do you get ginger from?
Well, it's funny too. Alice's hair is just as red, and we'll be out in public and people are like, "Where'd she get her hair from?"
Have you always had the long beard, or is this something that's been a work in progress?
This has actually been trimmed down. My beard before I trimmed it down was,
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to stop for a minute. Time out. It's Jim Pops' birthday today, so can we tell him happy birthday?
I think you did.
Happy birthday, Jim Pops. I actually sent Jim Pops a birthday card, so hopefully he got it today.
Yes, but he should not open it till tomorrow.
Yes, I wrote that specifically on the envelope.
Good.
Yeah, if you don't open that, if you open that ahead of time, Jim Pops, you're gonna be in trouble.
That's what Sassy's gonna do to him.
All right, so happy birthday, Jim Pops. Appreciate it. Let's see here.
Oh, Cisco wants us to sing. Can y'all sing for him? Uh-oh, we lost Eric. He says heck no.
No, I'm just trying to fix it. Sure that's not. Yeah, so happy birthday
Day to you. Happy birthday to you.
Wait. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a train wreck. Yeah. Absolutely.
We appreciate it. Everybody supporting, hanging out for Nick. Hope you have a great birthday. And Nick, he's been slamming it with the mystery boxes, setting out some fire out there. So get excited because he's been rocking it, definitely. All right. So what else we got, Sassy? What do you got for him?
All right. So we covered the marriage. We got the kids down. So we know you have 2, but isn't there's more than 2? That's what I thought. You have 3.
I have my oldest is Scott Jr. and he will be 11 in May.
Awesome.
Which and I actually just found out today that he will be coming to live with us here shortly.
I was about to ask you about that. How did everything go when y'all went up there and are down there?
Well, when I went down there, everything got postponed.
Oh.
So it was like, I am just here for nothing. But today there was another thing, and I just took care of everything on Zoom.
Well, that's awesome. So the 8 years today, then you find out Scott's coming to live with you. That's awesome. What a great day.
So Zach Wanford says Ginger Strowman.
Actually, it's funny. I actually have a little Braun Strowman sitting right next to me.
So obviously, Green Bay isn't your favorite football team. So tell us who your favorite football team is and why.
Well, I grew up in Seattle. That's where I spent most of my life. So I've always been just a huge Seattle sports fan. Like I'm a huge Seattle Mariners fan, and I'm a Seattle Seahawks fan.
So you like baseball and football?
Oh, I love all sports.
Oh, all
except for curling. Curling's not a sport. Curling sucks.
Yeah. So you're in school though right now, aren't you?
I am.
What are you going to school for?
I attend Full Sail online, Full Sail University, for sports marketing and media.
And what do you want to do with that degree?
I'm hopefully, if everything works out the way that it's in place now, I will either be working for either WWE or All Wrestling when I graduate.
You were a wrestler at one time, though, weren't you?
I was. I wasn't very good, but I did.
How many years did you wrestle?
Off and on for about 6.5.
Okay. Now,
so
was that
you have it? Hold on. If he's wrestling, you had to have a signature move, right?
Yeah, I used a spine buster. I didn't do anything crazy. It was just because I always idolized Arn Anderson and those types of guys. So
you weren't going off the top rope. You weren't.
No. In the interest of public safety, no, I did not.
All right. So you did that for 6. Now, was that before or after you were in the military?
During and after.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. How many years were you in the military?
6.
Oh, okay. You like that number 6.
I don't know why I'm haunted by it.
So what branch were you in?
I was in the Army. I did half of my service was Army National Guard, and I did 3 years active Army. I did field artillery, so it was a fun job.
Awesome.
What does that detail? I mean, like, are you like some kind of a specialist with that? I mean, what for someone that doesn't have a background in Army and things like that, what would that detail?
So we were the crazy guys that sat behind everybody with giant cannons, howitzers, and we would just wait for coordinates to be called in, and then we would just rain down artillery shells on certain areas and positions. Like if you go back and you watch clips of like Afghanistan when we were looking for Bin Laden, like you see all those explosions up in the mountains. That was all artillery shells.
Oh wow! Now, was that something that you were part of? Like, were you like during that time?
Nope. I went to the other crappy sandbox.
Okay. Let's see here. Let's see.
Yeah, Funko Brothers have come in, Poppin' Duo, Hidden Funko. I saw Sarah here a while ago. Did we say hi to Christina? Slap Shots.
Yeah, we are saying hi to all.
Oh, the Roo Crew. KNL. Teresa. And I heard you say hi to Anthony, but I didn't get to say hi to Anthony.
So it sounds like the crew is here, so we can all assemble. Let's go, guys. So you got Slapshot Pops, who looks like Captain America.
And Trapper, the culinary Trapper. I don't want to miss him.
Oh yeah,
I don't want to miss him.
Oh wait, yeah, because if you piss the culinary Trapper off, this is what you're gonna get. All right, so one of the things that we you sent me over some stuff just to kind of touch on, and I mean, do you have other questions in there as well, Sassy? I just want to make sure.
I was just gonna ask him like favorite Funko lines because he collects Funkos and.
Oh God. Okay. But I'm a huge Masters of the Universe fan. Anybody who knows me knows that I love Motu. But I love Star Wars. But as far as actual Funko lines, it's like a three-way tie between Masters of the Universe, The Office, but ultimately I would say my number one would be Marvel.
Okay. And also one more thing, before we run whatever else we're gonna do, I want to make sure all my questions are done so people can remember for the quiz. Some of your favorite places to eat.
See, since
food's not your favorite or anything, is it?
Well, from bouncing around the country, and getting those tastes of everything around the country, there was this little place in Fort Walton Beach, Florida, called Yardbirds. They made the most amazing chicken strips. Yes, I know, sacrilegious, Raising Cane's, whatever. No, Yardbirds, Fort Walton Beach, way better. But ultimately, my favorite place above everything, if I see one, or if I'm within 100 miles, I don't care, I'll drive to it, Whataburger.
Okay. All right.
Now is that with Mark Wahlberg? Oh, no, that's Wahlberg. Not Wahlberg.
Yeah, no, Whataburger's got a chokehold on my wallet, man.
You're like, yeah, I'll gladly pay you on Tuesday for a hamburger today.
Well, now I actually I was driving medical transport, but now I've actually went back into truck driving. But truck driving in the sense where I'll be home a heck of a lot more often still. I used to be gone, like 3 months, 4 months at a time. But now I'll be home on the weekends. But a lot of the runs are down south near Whataburger territory, so I'm all jazzed up and excited. Like, my wife, not so much.
Well, okay, so awesome. So, like I said, just Raising Cane's. We got Sarah. So we got Whataburger. Now, some people will disagree. They don't think it's not the best, and maybe it's just the area too. It's possible. I mean, I've gone into some restaurants and it's like, it just doesn't feel like it's a fresh, good place. And then like you go into somewhere else down the other side of town and it's just hopping, like it's fresh, it's cooked. I mean, you run into that, it's just how people are preparing things. But for the most part, like I said, if that's something that you enjoy, I mean, obviously, you love that. So that's nothing wrong with that. There's so many cool places, good places to eat out there. And that's kind of what the nature of this show is to kind of give people environments and an idea of what's your area, what's in your backyard. Because that's what we want to do is we want to find out, where are some other places to go to, if we do decide to travel and we do go places, these are things we can kind of remember.
Yeah, so, here in our area, we actually have a little family-owned chain called Tom's Drive-In, which is amazing as well. And their prices are super cheap. Like, you can go get, 6 burgers and a giant, styrofoam thing stuffed full of fries for, $13.
Wow.
It's, a massive amount of food. It's super cheap. But it's pretty good. But other than that, we still have, the standard, everything that everybody else has.
So it seems that our society here, our Funko community, our YouTube community cannot get away from food. We have streams, no matter how you look at it, whether you have John and Joanna battling with food, you have streams that just come out, or you have Last CAJUN, pops in and all of a sudden food just happens to fall. into the topic of conversation. So it's amazing. And, once again, just wanted to kind of touch bases a little bit. Yesterday, with Brandy and stuff, talking about positivity, and positivity is a good thing. Getting that back into the communities. We kind of slipped away from that, it seems, at some point. So circling back and getting everybody in the community to take a step forward and just realize, to extend the hand out and realize we are family in some ways, and we've all been able to build some friendships. And the funny part about it is some of us had the opportunity to meet in person, but not everybody. But when we do talk to each other and when we do get on these streams, it's like we're in the same room. So it's our house, we're inviting you in our home, and we're all brothers, sisters, that family environment. And that's the way it should be. When you come into streams, we appreciate you guys being here and spending the time and hanging out. It means a lot. Whoever comes on our show, we really appreciate it. It just giving somebody an opportunity in the community to spend time and connect. And that's what we're doing. So you guys in the community, just want to say you guys rock. We appreciate you guys 100%. Everybody brings something to the table. So positive spreads positive, make sure, that's what it's about. Tell somebody in the chat right now how much you appreciate them. Let them know you appreciate their channel. You appreciate what they do. Now, if King Bob's here, I'm going to watch his little comments. But definitely, like I said, everybody's been rocking it. Everybody's been doing some great things out there. So the positivity is, Ginger, you came in this community, and I know when you were first starting out putting your videos out and stuff, you probably had a little bit of nerves, and you're like, oh, my first live, and now all of a sudden you're getting a little bit more comfortable. And that's a lot of that has to do in part because the way people are perceiving you, right? The way people are reaching out, and you're building these relationships. Would you agree?
Oh, definitely. Actually, the first live I was in was actually with SASSY. And then afterwards, it's just like, oh my God, what did I do? like I was so horrible. And I just sat there most of the time, just staring.
We talked. We had a good time. We talked about food and whatever.
And then the second live stream, I got a little more comfortable, and then as I kept doing it, the level of comfortability just kept raising, and and now it's it's like like as if I'm sitting across like a table talking to somebody.
Yeah.
Well, when you start finding out that there's people that you have connections with, where oh my God, you like that too. Oh my God, you like The Office, you like Star Wars, you like Marvel. But we all collect. So no matter what it is, we all like to collect. We all like to play with toys. So any way you want to look at it, any shape or form, we all have nostalgia. We all have something that we enjoy, and it's a puzzle piece. Each and every one of us is a puzzle piece that connects, and that connection creates the positivity in the community. And that's what we need to be able to do, is make sure that that puzzle continues to showcase throughout every stream. So I challenge you guys, when you do your streams, make sure spread that positivity. Make sure that the people in the chat, I appreciate you guys. Baby Ice 911, I hope you're doing well. I know recently, you had to go in and have to the hospital at some point. I know we had that conversation. Sharon Birdwell, you've been hanging out in a lot of the streams. Appreciate you coming in and supporting. Been able to meet Nancy and Cisco, Chris K&L, Geeky Mama Bear, and just hanging out, getting to know Slapshot Pops, John and Joanna. So, just having that. And then you have your supporters like Tats, and, you have Umpty, so you definitely, Tats and Sarah, Christina Payne. So when you talk about it, everybody has something to bring to the table, and that's what I love about this community. So guys, once again, from us, from our stream, we want to say, you guys, you rock. We appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much. It means a lot. And just continue spreading that positivity, guys. When you have your streams, be positive with the chat. Just let's get that going. I appreciate you guys being here. And Ginger, I appreciate you being here today. And like I said, I know being a family man, being a dad, has meant a lot. So these pictures that you kind of sent me, I'm just going to kind of go over, and you can kind of touch on what they are. Okay.
Yeah.
So this first one here, a beautiful day going on a lake.
Yeah. So where I'm at specifically, we're surrounded by water. I mean, obviously, the Midwest, Wisconsin, lakes everywhere. We have so many hiking trails and just walking paths, and I don't care if it's 30 degrees out or 70 degrees out. If it's a nice day out, something like that, I have no problem walking around a lake like that. Again, part of our hiking trails and just the natural beauty around here is it's insane. And from growing up in Washington State, where we have all that greenery and we have the mountains and we have the desert and we have the ocean, and here it's kind of the same thing minus the ocean and the desert, it's just, you got a mix of everything, which is nice.
And what about this right here?
So that's actually right here. That's part of Lake Winnebago, and it's obviously been frozen over for the past couple of months, and now it's starting to thaw out. And driving past the lake, watching all the crazy people going out ice fishing, and like, oh, you guys are crazy. So now, like when I first moved here, like that was crazy to be like, there's people out walking on the lake with a hut, and they're going to go drill into it, and they're going to go fishing. No, and I was just like, yeah.
So we have, what's this here? You got like a little bridge of some sort to.
Yeah, so that's actually like our kind of like downtown area. That bridge actually goes and it expands across an entire another lake. I can't pronounce it. It's like the Morts or something like that, French. But you can actually walk from one town to our town to the next town, which is called Menasha. You can actually walk across the two towns, through that bridge going across the lake.
Okay. And so here, like I said, you have now this is your middle child, correct? So
yeah.
And this is Alice.
That's Alice, and that's actually something that they started to what she was standing on. Downtown, it's like these those plates. They're attached to something kind of like a xylophone. Uh-huh. So she was jumping down on top of them, and it was like making music at the same time.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it was. We didn't know about it, and we were just randomly walking around town, and we were like, "What are these things?" And we stepped up, like, "Ding, ding!" Like, oh crap, this makes music.
And that must have been a lot of fun for her. She probably didn't want to stop.
Oh gosh, we had to tear her away from it.
Nancy has a question. She wants to know how close you are to Hartford.
Let's find out. Oh, I am approximately 66 miles.
Okay, there you go, Nance.
Yeah, so Sharon says no on the ice fishing as well. She says no, definitely. She was raised in Michigan, and her grandfather and one of the uncles used to go ice fishing.
I prefer to fish in water that's been thawed.
Eric Fry's leaving. He said he had a rough day, so I hope you feel better, Eric.
Yes, get some rest. Hope you feel better, Eric. Appreciate you being here. Now, you also experienced a new child, mm-hmm. and you decided the gender reveal to be a little bit different. You just came up with an idea for gender reveal. And so you want to walk us through that?
So my wife found, the gender reveal baseballs. And I was like, okay, well, I'll go to Walmart. We'll get a cheap batting tee. I'll grab a bat from the Goodwill because I'm not going to spend $40 on a bat that I'm only going to use once or twice. And, we'll go to the park and we'll beat the crap out of it. Well, I didn't expect to turn into Thor and breaking the batting tee in half and sending plastic shrapnel within like a 50-meter radius, it seemed like. And then of course Alice trying to run up. It's like, oh my gosh. It's like, no, Alice, you need to wait.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a lot of, especially other people in the park that were standing around there like, what is he doing? And it was like, blue dust. They're like, ah.
All right, so before we get into the quiz, why don't we go ahead and take a few more names off the wheel?
Okay.
Let's go ahead and pull that up real quick. So, Ginger, was there any complications? Like, were you able to suit up and get into the delivery?
Oh yeah, I watched the whole thing. So he was actually born C-section, and I don't know. So where I was sitting next to my wife, I had a perfect angle of the light that was above her that shined down. That I had a perfect reflection of everything. And the anesthesiologist is telling me in my ear, it's like, well, now they're going to do this, and now they're going to do that. And I'm like watching the whole time. I'm like, this is way better than YouTube. And yeah, like literally, I watched from the first cut to the last stitch.
Nice. All right, so let's go ahead and add this here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's go ahead and take another 4 off, and then we'll get down to the last 4, and then after the quiz, we'll pull that and just kind of go. All right.
All right, ready?
Here we go. Good luck. Oh no! Cisco! Cisco always finds a way to get on the wheel there, so I'm sure he'll be back. King Bob! No, King Bob. So sorry. Thanks for playing, King Bob.
He still has one more thing on there.
Oh, okay. No, you weren't supposed to say it. You weren't supposed to say it. One day people will learn. Oh, Nancy. All right, so here we go. We'll go ahead and remove that. So, yes, we don't mention names on wheels. We just say, let's go, let's do it. I know there's sometimes people are super quick about it. It just, for some reason, the wheel seems to hear. You know what I'm saying? So, K. Titus, how are you? Konnichiwa. How's it going, Godzilla? How's the weather over there? Trapper says.
It's got to be super early in the morning over there.
No, how's it? Oh yeah, well, he could ask him that to Godzilla. I always call him Godzilla Japan, K. Titus. So we're gonna go ahead and pull up the quiz. We have everything. All the questions are asked, and we have that covered. Correct?
Do you want to do the battle during the quiz?
We could. I mean, because we can keep the science, but then the people will be working on the quiz. So it's up to you. We could, we could wait. I'm sure we could wait. But I will show you guys. We just got these in today. They just hot off the press. We have our stickers pop in around the world. So one of the winners, you will get one of those today as well. So definitely appreciate it. We have our pop in around the world. So let me go ahead and get that quiz pulled up for you. In the meantime, anything you want to ask Sassy or anything you want to let us know about Ginger? Feel free, guys.
Any questions?
I'm an open book. Anybody can ask me anything. I can't think of anything.
All right, John and Joanna, thanks for coming tonight. We appreciate you coming to support us. We will be seeing y'all on y'all's next live.
Yes, John Slaptop Pops, otherwise known as he doubles as Captain America. We appreciate it, John. Joanna, thanks so much.
Go eat some food for me.
They're heading out. All right.
Costa Rican and his comics stopping by to say hello.
Hey, how are you? So in Rod We Trust, how's it going? How are you today, my kind sir? All right. And pull that up. So now, Ginger, I got to ask you, you being a Seattle fan, but yet you live in Wisconsin, what has kept you in Wisconsin of wanting to be in that? Like, what do you like about that area, and not going to somewhere like, say, Seattle?
It's cheap to live here.
Okay.
It really, I mean, honestly, when I got my first apartment in Seattle, the rent I was paying is about double now what it was back then, and that was over $1,000 back then.
Wow.
And where we were living in New Jersey, we couldn't find a place for anything under $1,600. That was and that was considered cheap with roaches. So
Wow.
I had a couple of friends that lived here, and they're like, hey, it's cheap to live here. You can still do everything that you're doing everywhere else. Like, we have awesome fishing, we have awesome hunting, areas. Like, why not? So we did our research, and now we're here. What we pay for rent here is a fraction of what we paid everywhere else.
Nicholas said, if you could pick any pop to be an 18-inch, which would it be?
You can ask me. I'm right here. That's my wife.
Oh.
18-inch. Well, I want the 18-inch crew. I'm sorry. She knows that.
Well, she's being interactive in the chat. Don't give her a hard time. That's an extra number in the chat, so she's trying to help.
Hey, we got Matthews in here. Hey,
Nancy said to move to Georgia.
Been there, done that. Way too ginger for Georgia.
Oh, she was talking to Teresa. Never mind. Oh. Sorry. Hello, Matthew. How are you? And Donkey Balls. Okay.
Yeah, I lived in Columbus when I was a kid, and for my skin's sake, I need to stay away from Georgia.
Hey, Matthew, how's it going? So let's see. So we have a quiz, guys, that's based on, obviously things that we just mentioned. So, got Teresa Newell, Trouble is in the house. So, yes, Teresa, thank you. But definitely we get Teresa. Pew, 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 pew. All right. So, we'll go from there. So we got the quiz. So why everybody's pulling in? Let me see how many's in there real quick. So we got 13. So if you guys want, make sure you guys get in there. You have an opportunity to get on. Sleeping Collectibles, how are you? How's it going, my friend? Awesome channel. You guys will get a chance to check him out. Sleeping Collectibles. Like I said, guys, positivity builds positivity. As Christina Payne has said, spread the love. It is a community, not a competition. Caitlin, Funko Pop, and Unicorns. So it's always important to support the chats and be a part of the chats. So when you do come in, I know you guys want to feel welcomed. Just like if we go into a chat, you always want to feel part of something, and that's what I believe that this community has opened up, as the ability to feel part of something. So, the friendships that are forming and building each and every day. So, Carmen, how are you? How's it going, Carmen?
One thing I've heard people say is it takes zero effort and costs zero money to be positive and to be nice to people.
Yes. Absolutely.
All right, so we have the quiz. So right now we got 16. So you let me know when you want to run it.
Go ahead.
We're going to run it right now. So, all right, guys. And Marvel is the one right here. I'm giving that Marvel quiz right here. So here we go. And, take a guess. Don't just bow out. If you don't know, just guess. You have 1 in 4 chance, right? All right, here we go, guys. All right, so as they begin, we'll see what happens here. Who comes out on top? We definitely, let's see if anybody's going to be ramming and dropping from the top rope. Definitely, but so like I said, Pennsylvania. right? You mentioned Pennsylvania at some point, right?
Yeah, that's where I was born. That's that place sucks too.
But that's they got the Hershey's factory out there, right? Hershey's.
That's about the only good thing they have there. And the funny thing is, my father passed away in 2015. He's actually buried about 15 minutes away from the Hershey's factory. So on a good day, he can actually smell the chocolate from his grapes.
Oh, well, sorry to hear that about you.
Driving him nuts.
Definitely. So, like I said, guys, Ginger Pops. If you have not had an opportunity, if you're not subscribed to Ginger Pops, make sure definitely go hit the subscribe button. Watch some of his videos. Great supporter in the community. He's doing some amazing things, but the only way you're going to know is by checking him out. So definitely show him some love. Ain't that right, Boba? That's right. So we have, we got the battle is ensuing. So do you have any, is there any like stories, like funny stories, like how did you met your wife, and as far as like anything else, like any date stories, anything that like.
Let's see, so the first date that we were actually on, me and my infinite wisdom decided, hey, let's go to the beach. And this was in still towards the end of winter. And it had about 20-some degrees outside. We're walking around the beach looking for shells and picking up random things, and just freezing our tails off. And we could have totally done something warmer, but I didn't use my head. That was the most funny. That really wasn't funny. That was more sad than funny.
So, when you're looking at some of your Macho Man, what was one of your favorite Macho Man matches?
Everybody will say Macho Man versus Ricky the Dragon Steamboat at WrestleMania 3. I mean, it's still one of the greatest wrestling matches of all time. I still prefer Macho Man versus Hulk Hogan from WrestleMania 4, just because of everything that's set up in the future. Going forward. Exactly.
All right. Oh yeah. Now, can you do any impression? And do you do a Macho Man impersonation?
No.
No, straight up.
Like,
wait a minute. When we went to New Orleans, when I almost dropped my phone during Raw. Yeah.
So she has a little bit of an echo. Okay, so we have winners.
Yeah, I already wrote them down.
So Teresa, Trouble is coming in first. Just beats out Nancy and Kisco. Look at that. All right. So why we're doing the echo here. So what is Ginger's favorite pop line? Well, hold on. Let's get that out. Okay, so I don't think it's coming from me.
You want me to leave?
No, just when I leave, just talk or whatever to see if it's coming from one of you guys.
I didn't notice an echo. Ginger, do you notice an echo?
Not now.
Did you notice one earlier?
I did before.
All right. Well, we'll no worries. But so let's go through this real quick. So Ginger's favorite pop line is Marvel. So how many kids does Ginger have? Ginger, how many do you have?
3.
Ginger's favorite football team.
God, the Packers.
So now I did throw a little trick your way. So it's not the Seattle Seahawks. It's the Seahawks. So if you push that on accident, where did Ginger meet his wife? And it was not at a wrestling match. It was in New Jersey.
Oh, the wrestling was involved.
Yes. Who is Ginger's favorite wrestler? It's not Kevin Owens. It is Macho Man. Ginger's favorite burger place? Whataburger. And what is Ginger's military branch? He was in the Army. And Ginger's daughter's name is Alice. And where was Ginger born? And that would be Pennsylvania. And where was Ginger raised? And it's Washington State. So we have that right there. So that's awesome. So, all right. So perfect. So go ahead, Sassy, pull up that wheel. We're gonna go ahead and get that going.
Kenneth told me hi, so I want to make sure I tell him hello. Hello, Kenneth. How are you?
So Lisa Noble said that favorite pop line was a trick question because he listed a few, but he did list a few. But then he, at the end, he had said Marble was his ultimate fave.
Yeah, it kind of threw me off too when he started listing all of them. I'm like, wait, that's not what you told me. So yeah, I can understand how you'd be confused.
All right.
I confuse myself sometimes, if that makes me feel better.
All right, you ready?
Time. Okay,
You ready?
So I want you to take it down to the last two. So take two off. Smitty! Oh no, Smitty. Say it ain't snow, Smitty.
You ready?
All right.
I just want you to notice they're all blue.
Hidden thumbs up. Sorry, Hidden, but thank you so much for participating. Chuck Food and Reviews, how are you? How's it going? He has a great channel on some food reviews, guys. And like I said, you know how in our chats we're always talking about food. So now we're down to the last two contestants, and one will be winning. And so we appreciate you guys being here. And that's how that. So what is this all about for anybody coming in that doesn't know, Sassy? Because we can't say that they're going to assume. So can you enlighten the people in the chat what this wheel is all about?
Well, we play a quiz every week, and the top three winners from the quiz get put on the wheel for the month. And then at the end of, or the beginning of the next month, we put the names on the wheel, and whoever wins gets a prize pack and a little something from all of the areas that we've visited.
So right now you have Teresa, Nancy, and Cisco. And so now when Nancy and Cisco come in, they're doubling their odds because they both are going at it. So one of them might get on there. So now we have situations that allow yourself to be on the wheel. So that's what you do is you pay attention to what's being said with our guests. They're giving you some clues. And then if you answer and you're in the top three, you're going to have an opportunity. And what we do is we send a prize pack at the end. We try to, if we can, get something from everybody that comes on if possible. If not, Sassy and I will be sending something out your guys' way from, and it could be something, it's not necessarily going to be like a car or something like that. We're not going to give you the keys to a house or anything, but definitely, something just to show some appreciation. So here we go. 5:03. We're getting ready to roll. So Ginger, I'm going to leave it up to you. How many times do we shuffle this?
Let's go 3. Why not?
3 it is. All right. And away we go. So the Roo Crew, correct? So spin it for the Roo Crew is the last one standing.
So I have to label the black line, right?
All right, so the Roo Crew, you get it done. appreciate you. Let's see. Perfect. All right. So one of the things we got here to kind of get some information for you guys, Sassy and I are going to do a box battle. And so we're going to have to figure out, Sassy, whoever loses, maybe we have to have some kind of challenge or something on the stream.
We could, but we have to ask Ginger if he's willing to stay or if he's ready to go. Don't want to keep him here against his will,
No.
Also,
here's
I'm already here.
Look, let me take care of Ginger so he stays. Hold on a second. All right, he's going to stay. He's in his hole. No, we because we get to close it out with Ginger and get a little bit knowing what's going on in the week. But we can have a mystery box battle here. Now, what is this?
Oh, he left.
Yeah, I was going to say the echo was back.
All right. So you're holding up boxes, Sassy, but for the people in the chat that are on the same wavelength as you, where might these be from? What's going on with these boxes?
They're from the Vaulted Queen.
Okay, so they're from the Vaulted Queen. So we get 2 boxes. I have my box. I haven't opened it. So boom, boom, boom.
I was trying to see if I had anything good in there. That's why I took mine out of the big box.
Yeah, I just opened a couple Vaulted Queen boxes earlier this week, and they're actually pretty decent boxes.
I think these are supposed to be sodas.
I opened up some of her sodas too.
Okay.
Now we're not going to be as good as Teresa Newell, like dropping off chase. It's a chase. 10 chases in a row, Teresa Newell. But I mean, who knows? You never know. We might have some luck. But so I'm going to get my boxes. So, ladies,
you're really intimidating with that knife, Sassy.
So definitely, ladies first.
All right.
So we're gonna let Ginger's gonna pick right or left. Hold on, Sassy. Ginger picks right or left.
I'd say ladies first, or sorry, go left.
My left or your left?
Your left.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
All right.
If there was one gift that could sum me up, that would have been it.
That'd be it.
It's not a soda.
All right. So you got to. Let me hear.
And it's in a protector, so that's good.
All right. So you have the Donald Duck. You have a little glare, so you can't really see. If anybody has PBG on that, it'd be good to know. Matterhorn, bobsled, Donald.
Now you can see good.
Yeah, so if you have PBG, anybody can pull a PBG for that one. We'll kind of see what's going on.
$10.
$10 hairs. Okay.
Wow.
$10 hairs. All right. So which one, Ginger? Right or left?
We'll go left again. Your left.
Left. Okay. All right, my left. Now, I haven't opened this, but I'm telling you right now, Sassy, I'm going to win. So I just want to let you know I'm competitive. I'm going to do it. So I have Peter Pegasus from Fantasia. Very, very cool.
He's also $10.
Oh my God. $10 hairs tie right now. All right, we could tie it. Who knows?
Can I tell you what I want if I win?
What's that?
$10?
A shirt from South Tahoe.
Okay, and then I get some. Yeah, I get something from the bayou. Then you got to send me an alligator head. Like no, I get a shirt or something too, right? Because you already owe me one shirt from your.
Yes, I owe you one shirt already.
All right.
You ready? Oh, I might send you a beanie. You like to wear beanies.
Oh yeah. All right, here we go, guys. What do you think?
Oh, it's a chase.
Well, I don't see any chases at all, guys. I don't know what she's talking about. So right now, no, I don't. Can't let her back. What? Oh, that is mine. That was supposed to go to me.
You're not gonna make me big so everybody can see it.
That is 41 doll hairs.
How much?
41 doll hairs.
Oh
my god!
Nice. I might be getting a shirt from South Tahoe.
Okay, so hold on. Give me a second here. Hold on a second.
That's a sweet pop, I tell you what.
All right, ready?
I have the common, so this will be awesome to go with it.
And all right, hold on.
No cheating.
Oh, wait, it's
no.
All right, here we go.
If it's actually a Freddy Wise, I'm seriously gonna flip my MacBook.
All right, let's see here. And
oh, it's a chase.
Woohoo! Okay, narrator chase. It's the fight is on. The fight is on.
Oh, $39 hairs.
Yes! I won by $1! Woohoo!
Okay, so let her celebrate. You can do all her celebration.
You can't win if you're not in the stream.
How can you go into a fight and you lose? Oh my god!
And the narrator is a penguin. How can that be worth less?
All right, so I'll tell you what, guys. So, that's how it works. But definitely, so, we will, with these right here, it's always fun. We'll try to occasionally get some mystery boxes and do this again. It's a lot of fun. Now, Sassy, do you want to trade?
No. Sorry.
Sassy, you want to trade?
No.
Oh my god! All right, guys, we are sending out applications. We are sending out applications for the winner sends Robert their chase.
Oh,
okay.
I thought you were gonna say something else. Okay.
Yeah, no. Sassy wants me to. I'm gonna have to ban her from the show for a week. She's grounded for winning. So Ginger Pops, you're my guest host next week. So that's Sassy has to enjoy her chase. All right, but overall, not bad. We have. Would you say, Sassy? Overall, not bad.
No, they were what 15 a box.
Yeah.
13 a box, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they were like $13.99 a box or something like that. And then with shipping,
yeah.
And you had an opportunity to get your grail or something, and so for the most part, guys, I mean, we definitely did good with it. I would definitely maybe do another one of those. Now I have to see. I don't know if I have that narrator chase or not. I can't remember. I have to double check. But if I do, maybe that's one of the things that maybe next week where I'll give that out or something. But anyway, so Ginger, we appreciate you kind of hanging out with us and just being here. And when I say kind of hanging out, because we're not actually with you, but we did get a chance to visit and get to learn a little bit more. So anything else that you want to throw out there about your hometown, like anything like, what are some cons? What about like when we weren't going through the pandemic, what was the con life there? Did you have some shows to go to? Like what was concerts, things were, that nature?
So, like our main street is very much, I'm trying to find the right word to describe. It's very small. So like this town, it's a very small, kind of tight knit community. Then all like the other smaller towns that are kind of connected to it. So Appleton itself is let's say probably about 80 or 90,000 people. The town that I live in specifically, right outside of Appleton, I think we're only about 20,000. I mean, so it's super quiet. We don't ever have. Someone got really excited. It's super quiet around here. Like nobody ever really has problems with anybody else, and it's the type of town to where if you have a dispute with somebody like a neighbor, you just go talk to them, and you figure it out and you solve it.
You don't do it like this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, not like Newark, New Jersey, or something like that. You're like, I'm gonna hit baseball. No, it's just a super quiet, super chill town. Like, and there's always something to do. Like even when it's negative 30 degrees outside, there's always something to do.
Okay.
Awesome.
What do you have going on? What do you got coming up here? Did you have any luck with TargetCon and ECC? Did you secure anything that you wanted?
Well, during TargetCon itself, I was actually like super sick, but my wife actually went out and got me the one thing that I was hoping for.
Awesome!
The Skeletor.
Okay, very nice.
A little glaring, but yeah. So I was able to get that, and I was happy. And I actually have the Dwightus Kerrigan coming from BOP from last night. So thank you, Puff TV, for that one. And then I bought the Mantenna from Walmart today too.
Nice.
Master Universe, you gotta have it. Other than that, I kind of missed out on everything else. I was hoping to get the Sasquatch, from ECCC and a couple other ones, but.
Well, I'm sure it'll pop up. Also, if you check Epic Collectibles on their website, Epic Collectibles had some of the ECC pops for sale, and I know places like Spastic and for the most part have a tendency to get some of these things. So always keep your eyes open. Don't go to eBay. Let the prices get driven down. Don't feel like you have to have it right away. Because there are times, like I've gone in a Hot Topic and found an ECC pop still months later last year when it happened, so like the Katana, or Satana. I think for the most part, you just have to not feel the necessary urge to grab it, because I think they're going to circulate through, and I think you'll have opportunities.
You get the restocks.
Yeah. There's going to be things that even Funko, like I said, they put some of the sodas on their website after the half-hour mark. So you never know. But we definitely appreciate it. So is Alice nearby?
Actually, she is. Alice. Come here, child. You're being summoned. Can you turn around and walk correctly so you don't fall?
Right. Mama J just came in the room.
Hello, Mama J. Hey, Alice. So, are you really happy with
in the background?
Yeah. Are you happy with your brother? Are you excited about having a brother?
Are you happy about having a brother?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I see what's in my calendar.
What's one of your favorite pops? What do you love?
Hey, what's your favorite pop?
My favorite pop is Poppy.
Poppy, that's a good one.
She's obsessed with trolls.
That's awesome. Wish I had one to show her.
Yeah, she does have 2 poppies.
Is that her favorite movie too?
My favorite movie is the Mandalorian movie.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, let's go trolls. So, Alice.
That's behind.
Look at we're gonna go ahead, and I'm gonna send this to Daddy for you, okay? But you have to tell me which one you want. Okay, so I have this one here.
And I have one of those already.
That's not a pop.
I have this one here.
I like Floppy, so I want Poppy.
Or
That's a hard choice.
I really wanted that one.
Which one?
I want Poppy.
She wants Poppy.
Oh, well, maybe we'll have to figure out a way. Maybe, who knows? Maybe they all have to go together.
Mommy, I'm a diamond already.
So Alice, can you say thanks for hanging out?
It's a lollipop dispensary.
Alice, can you say thanks for hanging out? Say thank you. Say thanks for coming to pop in around the world.
Thank you for popping around the world.
Yeah.
And you love that, Daddy?
Yeah.
Give that daddy.
Your glasses up.
Give that daddy a big hug. All right. Well, we appreciate it, Alice, you hanging out with us. We love spending some time with your daddy.
All right, go sit.
I was waiting to see how long it would take you. Okay, do we want to say who's going to be on next week, or are we going to leave that for later on? Or?
That is all up to you, my dear. All up to you.
I think we should tell everybody who's going to be here next week.
Well, then, by all means, if you would like to spill the beans, then you can spill the beans. And that's what. And real quick though, before you do, I just want to touch on, guys, if you would like to come on the show, one of the things that we really love to do is, and it depends on, the weather is going to be changing, things like that. We'd love for you guys to get an opportunity to show us your surroundings, like get out and do some video, maybe a pop hunt, maybe a comic book hunt, something that shows, that's one of the things we want to learn a little bit about your hometown. So anything you can do would be awesome. We welcome anybody and everybody that wants to come hang out and spend a little bit of time to get to know you. I hope that you guys got an opportunity to enjoy Ginger today. You got to know a little bit more about Ginger. Instead of just seeing him open on the video, now you get a little bit of a personality. You get a little bit of, definition behind where he lives. And, show him some support. If you haven't subscribed to Ginger, please do. Hopefully his link is dropped in the chat. And we'll go, and it's also in the description, but we appreciate it so much. And, Ginger, just being here, we hope you had a good time. And you guys in the chat, thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate each and every one of you. You, and you. We appreciate you all. But like I said, you don't have to go home. You really don't. But the thing is, you just can't stay here, guys. So from Ginger and Sassy.
Wait, are you ending? I didn't even say who was coming on next.
Oh my God. Can you? All right. Never mind, guys. I'm sorry, Sassy.
Gonna end it like The Sopranos.
I'm just gonna. All right, hold on. Let me bring her. Hold on. Okay, guys, I'm gonna bring Sassy in. She's gonna tell us who's coming on next week. So everybody, big hands, stand up and give them an applause. Make sure you're standing up. Big hands for Sassy from the Bayou. She has arrived. Yes, Sassy, we appreciate you. Sassy, you're gonna tell us who's gonna be here next week. Yes.
I don't want to show you the finger I want to show you right now because we're trying to be nice on the stream. So anyway, we are going to be going to Missouri next week and visiting with Jeremy and Mitchie at Let's Start a Pop Collection.
All right. We're going to Missouri. Is that St. Louis?
They live in St. Joseph, actually.
Closer to Kansas City.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
So
he's down by Oklahoma.
That's going to be a lot of fun. So definitely look forward to that.
And then the week after that, a sneak peek, the week after that, we're going to have Beer to Pop. So
Bear to Pop is going to be on and Carrie. So that's going to be fun.
Yep.
And then the week after that, do we have anybody?
Yep, the Nerd Bar.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Marky Mark.
Marky Mark.
Don't tell Mama J because that's her fave. Her
That's
favorite
her fave.
Definitely. So that's going to be cool. And if, like I said, if you guys want an opportunity to come on and hang out with us and show us around your town, definitely, guys, hit us up. Let us know. SASSY will put us in the books. One of the other persons that we are putting in the books is going to be Taco Pops. He's going to show us around Australia. So we're going to be having that as well. So definitely look forward to that with a couple weeks ahead. So yes, so Mama J, that is my fave. So what do you think about that, Ginger? Mama J's got a fave.
I think Mama J is going to start a countdown right about now. So she's already got it on her phone. She's got an alarm set. Like she already knows. Like she'll be the first one in the chat.
How do I become somebody's fave?
I know it's like, I mean, what you gotta.
I mean, oh well, it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, and like Ginger said, donut.
Oh God!
We did survive the train wreck in the beginning, Sassy, because you were driving, but I think you got it figured out now. So we're gonna get back on that train, and we're gonna
There's the baby.
Oh, wait! This is breaking news, guys. Here we go.
Hi, baby.
He just woke up, so let's get to your face.
He looks so much like Alice. Oh my goodness. Oh.
I still have that same drooling problem. I can't get rid of it.
Oh, thank you, Sharon and Nancy. And the culinary. Oh, y'all are so sweet.
All right, Trapper, you're banned from the stream for 2 weeks, okay?
Nancy said I was her fave. Sharon said she loved me. So I got some love out there.
Okay, so this is now the Eric and the Baby Ginger Pop show. We're right here today. But we definitely we appreciate it, Ginger. So we're going to be heading out, but give that little bye, a little wave, little buddy. And so once again, guys, we appreciate you guys spending a little bit of time. That puts it in perspective right there, the little cuteness. Like you said, being a parent means everything. And definitely you go from there. Nancy says, "Oh, I'm all right too." Yeah.
Yeah, when you're sleeping, she said. Look at the comment underneath that one. Thank you, Matthew.
Other than that, it's been a great one. We appreciate it, Ginger. And guys, like I said, you don't have to go home. You really don't. But unfortunately, you can't stay here. So let's give them a goodbye. Everybody wave. Goodbye, guys.